Infants and young children are dying every day because of malnutrition. Chronic undernutrition between 0 and 2 years causes permanent damage to a child's ability to learn. Across the world, there are 165 million children who are stunted as a result of malnutrition. 52 million children are too thin and require special care. In Mozambique, 44% of all children are chronically malnourished. Mozambique has a national plan to reduce chronic malnutrition. This is linked to the global movement Scaling Up Nutrition. Tete Province, one of Mozambique's 10 provinces, is the first to develop its own 5-year plan. This is called PAMAR-DESE. The PAMAR-DESE objectives include strengthening nutrition education, improving the health of adolescent girls, reducing micronutrient deficiencies, increasing levels of exclusive breastfeeding, and improving family diets and the better use of locally available food. As part of the education strategy to achieve the PAMAR-DESE objectives, the Setsan team in Tete devised a rights-based, child-focused nutrition education program, Children's Participation in Learning and Action for Nutrition, or C-Plan in English. Children for Health, a UK-based charity, provides technical support. During the design phase, technical staff across different sectors in Tete were consulted. Teachers, parents and children were also consulted to help understand better the potential for this program. Here are some of the children at Josina Michel Primary School in Tete City, trying out and discussing some of the activities during the design phase. Stories, food diaries, role plays, and priority ranking activities. The C-Plan program recognises 4 things: the important part children already play in caring for the health and nutrition of their siblings, the enthusiasm and time children have to share good health messages with family and friends, the capability of children to learn simple health messages and practices, and lastly, the ability of children to adapt what they learn to their own reality. Sangano district in Tete Province was identified as the district to create, pilot and assess the C-Plan program. Sangano has an interesting story. 38% of children under 5 are chronically malnourished. But most people are farmers, and there is plenty of food in Sangano. Participants from 12 schools from 6 school clusters, ZIPs in Sangano, are leading the C-Plan program. So how does the C-Plan program work? Children at primary school are easy to reach. The 25 child members of the school club lead the program. During regular Saturday morning sessions, the children learn and adapt nutrition messages and practices. Each school was given stationery to help support the new activities. The nutrition topics they learn meet the PAMAR-DESE objectives and link to topics in the national primary school curriculum, plus health messages created for families by the DPS in Tete. In the week following school club sessions, the child leaders share their learning in the classroom with other children at their grade level. All the children practice the nutrition messages and activities together using the local curriculum time. Then all the children from the school spread the messages and practices to other children in their communities and families. This is nutrition education by children, with children, for children. C-Plan is not a fixed programme. It is being created together with children, teachers and community mobilisers. 2 training workshops were conducted in January and May 2014. The participants included teachers and mobilisers running school clubs, plus school directors, pedagogical directors and community leaders. The training was active and fun. At each training, participants were given a resource manual. These contain nutrition messages, information and activities for children on 8 nutrition topics. The adults and children adapt and use the content during the school club sessions and at school. They add their comments, experiences and ideas to the resource manuals. In the second training in May, participants worked together to improve the resource manuals they had used. They wrote school reports on their progress and shared their own stories of success. They worked together to solve local problems and challenges. An interactive method using barrier tape was used to do this. They wrote their challenges on the tape and cut the tape once they had reached satisfactory collective solutions. At each workshop, local children from Sangano town came to help participants practice the messages and activities. Fun and active methods to conduct knowledge quizzes were used. Children learned, adapted, practiced and performed their versions of the messages. They created role plays from short stories they were given. Here is one role play where 2 boys take on the role of mothers. One mother, who is cradling the small parrot, tells the other she is not breastfeeding her baby, who is small and undernourished. The other mother, who is cradling the big parrot, tells her why it's important the baby has colostrum, that exclusive breastfeeding is important and not to give extra fluids or water until the baby is older. She tells her this helps the baby grow and prevents disease. At the close of the first session, the whole group gathered and chanted the balanced diet message. Food that makes you go, plus food that makes you grow, plus food that makes you glow is good food that makes the body strong. At the workshops, we had expert nutritionists and at the second, 2 medical doctors. Accurate nutrition information is key to the success of the C-Plan programme, and poor nutrition practices can be deep-rooted in families. As well as using the information in the resource manuals, participants welcomed the chance to build their confidence so they can deliver nutrition information and answer questions from parents. How is progress with C-Plan being recorded and monitored? Each pilot school has a camera. Representatives of each school were trained to use the cameras. Every school has been using the cameras to record their ideas and successes at the school clubs and in the communities. Also, the district and provincial staff are monitoring the programme and supporting the teachers. The C-Plan programme is also using SMS to contact the teachers and enable them to report on success and challenges. During the workshops themselves, participants' understanding and ideas were checked and gathered using interactive reflection tools. So what are the results so far? The programme is still new, but the stories of success are many and heartwarming. There are 6,613 children in 12 schools being reached by this programme. School clubs have been revived or established in all 12 pilot schools. Nutrition messages and activities linked to 5 nutrition topics have been delivered. All the children in the school clubs are learning and sharing messages. All the children in the school clubs are sharing their learning with other children in the schools. We don't yet have enough evidence on how the programme is making an impact on levels of malnutrition, but we are planning to conduct research in November 2014 to understand more. So far, the signs are good. The enthusiasm and energy are there. For the rest of the school year, the children and teachers will use and revise and feedback their ideas on the activities so that the final C-Plan resource manual for school clubs can be created. This manual will meet the needs of the schools and include their observations, comments and the children's work. Then C-Plan will be ready to launch in other districts and provinces. C-Plan, a programme that recognises the astonishing part that children can play in promoting their own nutrition and that of other children.